There's a mysterious connection between all things on this earth, an energy that can only be felt. Some call it God, source, or consciousness. Some call it prana, chi, or life force. No matter the label, it's there. Our need to understand this earth and our place in it is what keeps us seeking, being curious of the wonder we experience day to day. Why things are the way they are, what it all means, why we're here. Being in awe whenever we experience something magical, beyond our understanding, and beyond what science can tell us. There is so much mystery to life, and yet we all play a big role in it. Life, at its core, is the essence of all that is natural, the powerful sexual energy that creates it, and eventually ends it. A cycle that repeats again and again. We see it in the seasons when spring comes, as Earth breathes new life into existence, and the sun, air, and water that helps it expand to greater depths and reach high into the sky. As it matures and attempts to reseed its growth, using powerful sexual energy, and then coming to its end as it exhales its last breath before returning inward to regain its strength. We also see this same pattern in the birds, animals, trees, and within ourselves. Everything in nature is telling us about the power of life force and how everything is interconnected. Mother Nature is bigger than our eyes can see and our ears can hear. She is bigger than our human understanding of the natural world. It's impossible to separate life from nature. So if we want to feel fulfilled in life, we must know nature as intimately as we wish to know ourselves. The moment you connect with nature, this is Tantra. When you step outside and feel a harmonizing force rising within you, it's the sign that energy is flowing between you and the natural world around you. This can happen with trees and flowers, with the sea, with mountains, with anything. It happens whether you're aware of it or not. Your body is never isolated. On an etheric or energetic level, you exchange energy with your environment all the time. The moment you are in nature, you feel an energy exchange. Say you go for a walk on the beach. You can walk with your hands in your pockets, lost in deep thought, or you can stop, look at the sea, breathe deeply, make some movements, take off your clothes, and jump in the water. When you do this, something magical happens because you begin to connect with the elements around you. The feeling is undeniable. Many people think that Tantra is something you do, something that we can be shown how to do right. But Tantra isn't really something that can be taught. It's not even something that can be practiced. It's the natural maturation of a ripe fruit. You can plant the seeds, you can water them, you can make sure that the conditions are just right for the seed to take root, sprout, and bear fruit. But the only part that you can actively do is prepare. The rest occurs, or it doesn't. Tantra is the end of effort. The moment you stop doing, it comes from the depth of the being, untouched by the filters of the mind or conditionings imposed by the environment. Tantra is to allow life to live through you, to obstruct nothing, to inhale when life inhales, and exhale when it exhales. The human being is an energy converter, but some of those energies stop moving and become locked when we have unfinished business, resentments, and fears. And that can make us feel unmotivated, scattered, or depressed, and even cause disease. But when the energy moves freely, we no longer repeat negative patterns. We feel secure, healthier, and stop needing the praise of others to feel worthy. We become whole again. The simple act of being in nature helps us to reset to natural, and natural knows no shame. How you treat nature is how you treat your body. What we do to others, we also do to ourselves. By feeding birds and insects, we feed ourselves. By taking care of the plants around us or in our garden, we nurture ourselves. That is why maintaining balance and harmony in the natural world is so important to our own health and healing. It's also why I learn how to work with the plants and the different ways they can keep my body and mind well. Mother Nature is intelligent and selflessly provides exactly what we need to be healthy. It's the purest form of compassion, giving something without expecting anything in return. The teas I make and the medicinal plants I use every day embody this energy. So whenever someone opens a bag of my tea, they can feel the love and intention with each sip. Whether it's the Beam Me Up tea for men to help them boost libido, treat erectile dysfunction, and stabilize hormones, or the Cloud9 tea that helps treat depression, including seasonal depression, and helps those with ADD. Or one of my personal favorites, Digest and Rest, which helps support digestion, soothes the tummy, reduces bloating, and keeps me feeling calm throughout the day. You can explore all of my teas on my website at thenakedgardener.us. Tantra is about getting back to what is natural, what is our first nature, and allowing a connection with the earth to take hold of us. When we are out of alignment with our true nature, that's when things become challenging for us.
This is catnip, yes. And so now it's, reached its full potential and it's starting to flower and go to seed. And so I'm going to save the seeds and dry this out inside. So I've already harvested some of it for our use. So this is what's kind of left over that I just let go to flower and go to seed so that the bees could enjoy it. This is what I will be doing today, is hanging this up.
When I'm in my garden, I look at it through the lens of a Tantric perspective, working with the patterns of nature, which is also permaculture. Permaculture design is a system which creates sustainable communities that work on the holistic principle of the whole being more than the sum of the parts, and rather how they all connect. I love this quote by Mary Dedanen. If commercial agriculture, with its bulldozers, monocrops, fences, pesticides, and herbicides, is rape of the earth, And if standard organic gardening is consensual sex with the earth, then permaculture is ecstatic tantric union with the earth. We can give more fully to the environment if we can come to it from a place of love, building systems where everything can work together. That's why when I'm outside in my garden, I let the sun and earth touch my skin and the air move across my body. That's why I let my feet touch the ground, sing with the birds, play with the animals, and sit with the trees. That's why I build a relationship with the plants, learn about each one, watch them grow, feel them, and nurture them. Taking care of the earth means I'm taking care of myself. It is all connected. We are all connected. Let us not forget that as we move into another year on this beautiful planet.